So this first part we want to dedicate to our dear soldiers and to their success in Gaza to finish the job completely, Be'ezrat Hashem. And I wanted to share something with you that I just learned, and it's in the name of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Rabbi Levi Yitzchak Schneerson, in the book that he wrote that's called Torah of Levi, Levi Yitzchak, that it seems to imply that the fall of Gaza is a harbinger of the rebuilding of the third and holy temple and the coming of Mashiach. He writes that the doors of Gaza are 60 cubits, and the sanctuary of the Beit Hamikdash is also 60 cubits. He further writes, God created the world in such a way that everything in the realm of good has an opposing counterpart in the world of evil. So this implies that Gaza, the side of evil, when that is destroyed, I believe that it's talking about destroying the Hamas that's residing there. The opposite that would happen would be that the Beit Hamikdash will be built. And the Beit Hamikdash will only be built with the coming of Mashiach. Gaza also comes from the word Oz, brazen face. And as it states, the brazen face go to hell. And dogs have a brazen soul. Gaza corresponds to the rule of the evil side, Satan, and impurity. The Gemara states in Sota 10a, the pillars of Gaza, which Samson knocked down, were 60 cubits tall. This corresponds to the 60 tractates of the Talmud. This also corresponds to the 60 mighty soldiers who guarded King Solomon. It's written in the Song of Songs. The sanctuary of the Beit Hamikdash was also 60 cubit tall. As it states, the house that Shlomo built for God was 60 cubits. Once again, we see the fall of impurity leads to the rise of holiness. When Gaza falls along with the 60 cubit pillars Shimshon knocked down, the Beit HaMikdash will be built with God's help. The Gaon Mevilna says that the impurity of the Plishtim is preventing the Jewish people from meriting the Messianic redemption today. What is the connection between the Plishtim and Gaza? King David writes in Tehillim Pei Gimel that with the Ishmaelites we have mixed in the Philistines and the Amalekites. This means all the evil forces are together in Gaza. The children of Ishmael, the Amalekim, and the Plishtim. Shortly before his death, the Plishtim poked out both of Shimshon's eyes. With no vision, Shimshon prayed to God for one final feat of strength to be able to knock down the columns of the building and kill many Plishtim. He asked for this act as a revenge in the merit of the loss of one of his eyes. Why did he ask only for one eye and not both? Because he was blinded in both eyes. Many more Plishtim were killed in Shimshon's death than he ever killed in his lifetime. But Rashi tells us that he wanted to leave the other eye so that we can be rewarded with another defeat of Plishtim in the future. So we have this merit on our side in the current war. When Gaza falls, the redemption will come, and we will build the Beit HaMikdash, and we'll merit to see the face of Mashiach speedily in our days with God's help. Asa is related to the word azuva, which means deserted, because Asa will be deserted before the day is done. May all the enemies of God be destroyed. So you can say amen to this one. But you're muted. So I thought this was really something. And that we're really is another sign that the redemption is really coming our way. I truly believe that the Mossad, that the Israeli soldiers, they're very, very close to completely wiping out all of the Plishtim and all of the Hamas from Gaza and eradicate the evil. And when that happens, then the light will shine. So I'd like to do another energy ball. I'd like to do it also because one of you asked, he said, I'm still not grasping. Hold on. I'm just getting my booklets. Where's my booklet? Here, no. Yeah, here we go. This is it. So one of the students here said that I'm still not grasping the energy ball, and it's really important for me. I really want to learn it. So how can you help? So I said, come today, and we're going to do this first part for the soldiers, because we know that for the success of our soldiers to wipe out the evil in Gaza, we have to wipe out that correspondent evil in our own hearts. And I'd like to call on all of you to say some of the things that you think we need to wipe out from our own heart. And we're gonna do that with another energy ball to mamish work on ourselves and pray that it will have ripple effects, that the work that we do will influence others to do their work, and that altogether we will be able to wipe this evil from our hearts, and correspondingly this evil that is now concentrated in Gaza. Okay, so I'd like to give people a chance to say one by one what you feel we need to wipe out in our hearts. So I call on Dobra.
So a few of the many things that is anger and confusion, lack of clarity.
I'm writing it down. Great, thank you. And what do you say, Beverly? What would you like to get rid of? And welcome, welcome.
Thank you. I again was thinking of anger and lack of forgiveness.
And that's important. Lack of forgiveness, because anger is already written. Okay. Chava, what would you like to get rid of?
My fear of success.
Hmm?
Fear of success.
Okay, how did you know I'm going to talk about that later?
No idea. It was something that I thought of.
Wow, that's what I'm going to talk about, fear of success. Exactly, but we'll talk about that later.
Sure.
But what else? Maybe that's enough. I'll go to Adina.
Sure.
Adina, we can hardly see you. You have a lot of light coming into your face.
Yeah, I know. It's the front camera is a little bit broke. I'm sorry for that. I thought of jealousy
Okay, very good.
and all of the before.
And also the things other people have said.
Yeah, anger. I was thinking about. So yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
I hope. Okay, Peggy, what do you say?
I would say not trying hard enough. Needing to keep persevering and go at it and try harder. I don't know
Lack-
what the word
Lack of perseverance.
perseverance, yes.
I don't think I spelled it right. Yadida ma'am, can you write it for me? I know it's wrong. I can't delete it now. Lack of perseverance. Maybe it's like this.
Stick to itiveness.
Okay, well, the first one we have to disregard. I can't delete. I don't think I could. Oh, yeah, I could. Great. Okay, Hadassah.
Fear, doubt, and there was one other one. I'm trying to get a grasp on it again. I can remember. Well, mainly fear and doubt.
Okay. And Yadida ma'am, we have left yours.
So I was gonna say doubt, Safek.
So that we already have. You have anything else? It's hard to be the last one.
I know, right? I do have something else. It's it's a little bit of this. It's not a lot, but since October, like a bit of hopelessness.
Okay. Despair. What about despair?
No, it's much more like there's potential, but it's like
Okay.
it's like
I like what you
negative.
say. Hopelessness.
Rabbit said I have one more. Laziness, especially in the morning.
What?
Laziness, especially in the morning.
Okay. Okay, now we have a lot. So I'm not gonna add any. Okay, so we're gonna, okay, it's a lot. So I think each person should put into the energy ball what they themselves said. Okay? Because it's too much to say all these things, and I didn't say anything, so I'll choose something. Anger and okay, everybody knows who said what. Each one will say what we'll put in the energy ball, and I'm gonna explain a little bit the energy ball. It goes together with the tefillah on, it's missing here. Here on page 7, I believe it is. The prayer for spiritual healing with tshuva. Because these are the things we all need tshuva for. At least some of them, we all have some of these. So take the ones you feel that you mostly want to do tshuva for. Okay? So everybody has, now that's how it works with the energy ball. We are always putting the thing we want to get rid of inside of the energy ball. That's step number 1. Whatever we want to get rid of, we're putting it in the energy ball. The energy ball is going to be between our hands. Our hands, we're putting a little less than shoulder distance apart. And basically, it is very powerful, the energy ball, because it can really get rid of many layers at the same time. It can get rid of the underlying reason for, let's say, I'm going to do, which one did I choose? Fear and doubt. So what is the underlying reason for my fear of doubt? All that can be healed through the energy ball, and we can feel this energy between our hands. You can go a little bit like the way I'm going, just to feel it. And then what we're doing is I'm putting the fear and doubt. Everyone is putting your own thing in between my hands. And now I'm designating that Hashem's infinite love, no, unconditional love, acceptance, and infinite light will come like a laser beam and will zap off the good sparks of this fear and doubt. And this will cause the fear and doubt to fall away. It cannot exist without the good sparks in it. It's something so simple. And we also have in mind, when we get rid of all of these things, that each one his own, this is going to be dedicated to our soldiers, that they will get rid of that from the world. They will get rid of that, specifically in Gaza, where all the evil at this moment is concentrated. So here on page 7 is the special tefillah. Maybe I'll just share the screen with you about it. And it's here. Let's see. Let's see so that you can see it. And it is, it's page number 6. I apologize. So it's good I checked. Okay, so here we go. I'm sharing now the screen so you can see it good. Okay. I'm gonna have maybe Beverly, you can read it in English. The part in English that I'm highlighting now.
Prayer and foundation of Teshuvah for removing blocks. I ask you, Hashem, to send me unconditional love, acceptance, and infinite light on the deficiency, and forgive me or her for bringing the deficiency on myself, for forgiveness. Forgive neither for permitting myself
to get
angry, or worry, be afraid.
This is where we
thus
put in also, we put in what it is that we want to get rid of here. Okay?
Get rid of my anger and lack of forgiveness, and thus bringing upon myself pain and suffering. I ask of you, Hashem, to forgive me if I caused someone else to get into this situation. I ask that you heal all the causes and roots that cause this deficiency and transform it all to the perfect existence in your image and likeness, and join the perfection to you.
Very good. And again, where it says deficiency on the bottom, that's where we also again put in the thing we want to get rid of. like anger and unforgiveness from you, and I was gonna choose fear and doubt. So where it says deficiency in the beginning and in the end, we put in the thing we want to get rid of. It says it twice. Okay, that's instead of deficiency, we add the specific deficiency. Is it clear to everybody how we do it? And then we allow our hands to gradually close. And now I'm going to say it, and those who want can say it with me in the Hebrew. Okay? And we don't push our hands to close. We just allow them to close however they want to close on their own. We breathe into them so they will close. You can say with me in the Hebrew, אני מבקשת ממך, השם, אהבה בלתי מותנית, קבלה ואור אין סופים על the fear and doubts, ותסלח לי על שהבאתי על עצמי את ה-fear and doubts, ותסלח לי על שהרשיתי לעצמי לדאוג ולפחד, ובכך הבאתי על עצמי כאב וסבל. אני מבקשת ממך, השם, שתסלח לי אם גרמתי למישהו להגיע למצב כזה. אני מבקשת שתרפא את כל הסיבות והשורשים שגרמו ל-fear and doubts, ותהפוך את הכל למציאות שלמה בצלמך כדמותך, ותחבר את השלמות אליך. And now we just breathe. And I'm going to stop sharing so we could see each other better. And we focus on the things that we really want to get rid of. And hopefully this should bring Mama's the complete victory of Tzahal, about dear soldiers in the IDF, over all the evil that is concentrated in Gaza, and to be able to eradicate all the evil and rescue all the good sparks that are being hidden in there. B'ezrat Hashem, may it happen speedily in our days really soon. Okay, so that is the first part.